What is up, everybody? John B. here with GroundSounds.com, and today I am joined with Austin and Elliot. Nick's back there somewhere. Future Thieves.
Hey, and Taylor.
And Taylor.
Taylor's
What's
there
up,
too.
Taylor? Can't forget Taylor. That's right.
Yeah.
You guys are about to start. You're just now starting your North American tour.
Yeah, we drove straight here from Nashville. Well, from Springfield, which is close to Nashville.
All the way from Nashville straight to the Ground Sound Studios, Columbus, Ohio. Where you guys are performing out here in Columbus?
Roomba Cafe. We actually play a little after 9, but doors are at 7. 7. Say 7.
Right on. So
That sounds right.
what's the feeling like when you guys are just about to hit the road again? Like, what's the vibes?
Oh, I mean, it feels great to be back out. It's actually been a while since we've done like a long stretch like this, but just trying to make sure all your ducks are in a row before you leave for 3 weeks or a month or whatever, and just kind of make sure you're able to last that long, I guess. Yeah.
So, I mean, towards the end, I mean, it's probably gets exhausting, tiring, but I mean, definitely at the beginning and probably throughout most of it, just like a bunch of energy, ready to go, hit the road.
Oh yeah, for sure. And we actually just spent the whole last month recording our new EP. So we've been recording at Elliot's house pretty much every weekend, writing and recording every weekend, and doing like a couple 4 or 5 days stays and just getting that done. So we've been hard at it pretty much every week for the last 2 months before starting this tour. So.
And is that how long it took
Yeah.
to produce it, 2 months, or was it a little more time than that?
It was about 2 months to write, kind of start from scratch, write it, and record it, and send it off for mixing. Yeah.
Right on. And the new EP's title, it's Emotional Cost, correct?
Yeah, that's the title,
So
man.
you can tell us a little about, I guess, what you guys were going through, what you were experiencing, the inspiration for the title of the EP, and just the process.
This title actually just ended up coming out of one of the songs on the EP that we kind of picked out at random that kind of stuck out and tied into the rest of the songs. But we took, like you said, we started, our last record is a little more, this record's a little more organic, a little more, there's like organ in there, an old church organ. It's different from our last one, and when we started, we kind of had the idea that we would keep it a little more organic, a little more in your face, kind of like our first record, but sort of a mix between our first 2 records.
Right on, yeah. I read that you guys got the church organ from like a sweet little lady or something like that. Is that right?
You read that. Yeah, Nick and Austin went and picked it up somewhere a long time ago, and it was actually sitting up in my garage collecting cobwebs, but we brought it down because
Nice.
we're like, we're going to use this on this next thing, and it inspired, like, 3 of the songs have it in it now that we finally finished, but yeah, it's cool. It's funny how a little thing like that can sort of inspire.
Right
something
on.
like that.
Dusted off the organ we got
Yeah.
and added it into the mix.
Yeah.
So My Body is one of the first singles off of this EP that you guys just released. My
The
Body,
first.
go check it out if you haven't yet.
Came out yesterday.
That's right.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little about writing this song and the inspiration behind My Body?
Yeah, so that was the first one we actually wrote whenever we went out to Elliot's to start kind of writing this whole thing, and we kind of knew what we wanted to do sound-wise, kind of pulling back from really like programming a lot of stuff and keeping it more like natural and human, and yeah, and just keeping kind of the core of what each of us play, kind of making that the centerpiece of the entire song. And once we started doing that, you sat down at the organ and played it starts the song. It's those 2 chords together. And then I think Nick was playing drums just because we needed somebody to like keep time while we were trying to write. And then Alex, our producer, had that weird like vocal thing that dives in there, and then we just went from there.
And the lyrics, can you tell us a little about like writing the song in general? Like, what were you thinking?
It's a weird song. It's kind of about someone who's not exactly comfortable, I guess, in their own skin. I think someone might have said it that it was a body image issues, but I guess it's more like soul issues, kind of. But yeah, if you listen to the chorus and the lyrics, you can really dig in, take it however you want. But it's really about trying to become comfortable in your own skin, your own way, in your own everyday actions and demeanors. partially about me. Most of the songs, the lyrics I write are fictional about somebody else and an idea that I have, but sometimes they're intertwined. Some a little bit of me, some a little bit of a fake character, but sometimes it's about my friends.
So this one's about my body just being comfortable, or maybe perhaps even being comfortable with being uncomfortable at times?
Yeah, maybe about someone who never has figured it out and never has, got through that completely. But yeah.
Well, we'll definitely have that on the playlist since it's came out. And definitely appreciate that you just jammed it out here on acoustic version, so check it out. It's out there on Ground Sounds, or it will be out there, My Body, acoustic version. So, Columbus tonight, what do you guys feel like when you're on stage, when you're performing?
It depends on the energy of the crowd. If they're jacked up, we are. You know what I mean? Different places bring different attitudes, but for the most part, we're having fun. A couple of drinks, moving around, sweating, just keeping it fun. We love playing live. We love writing music that we know is going to go through live and get the audience going. And we love seeing people who came specifically to see us and singing our songs. And mouthing the lyrics. That's always a relief.
So My Body just came out, but I know there's going to be another song coming soon that maybe we could tell our audience about. Give them a little sneak peek.
It should be early October. I guess the second single is going to be called Get Up, and that is the first song on the EP, though. So they're kind of switched. But Get Up is like super vibey, great drum sound. Yeah, kind of like sparse, just good words and a really catchy chorus. And I don't know, kind of gets weird in the middle there too. So, yeah.
How so? You must elaborate. Weird.
Some stranger things that we haven't really done before, like in verses and stuff like that. Yeah, it's just super kind of moody and it's got a good feeling to it.
So Get Up is the next single to be looking out for sure.
You've heard it here first.
That's right, Ground Sounds. No, but now when you're on the road, I mean, this is your first rodeo being on tour, but are you looking forward to any of the cities you're about to head up, and specifically that you really enjoy?
I mean, we love Columbus. We've got friends here. We played Roomba before. It's a great room. They always treat us really well. Always like going to New York. Always like to leave New York. And then we're going to Toronto to see our producer,
Yes!
Alex. So
We must hear this story. I guess Alex got deported, I heard.
Yeah, you can tell that.
Yeah, it really sucks. He was planning a vacation to Mexico, and when he tried to come back in, he's lived in Nashville with us for a long time, and of course with the new laws and all the craziness that's going on down there at the border, it was just a bad time to try and come back in and all that. And so they sent him back to Canada, where he's from.
What's his name?
So we're going to visit, but he's still Alex Jarvis.
Alex.
But he's, he's written all these songs with us. As soon as we're finished, we send him to him. He's our best friend. He's had to go through some tough stuff here, but he's getting through it, and we get to see him in a couple days. It's all good. It's unfortunate that kind of stuff has to happen to good people.
We got a day off, so we just stay in Toronto.
Yeah, we get to stay a couple days with him.
Well, Alex,
work on the record and make sure it sounds good, and hang out with our bud.
producer Alex, sending positive vibes out there.
Totally.
Absolutely.
This is his shirt.
No kidding. Clean vibes. Hey, clean, positive, sending good energy your way. Go figure. Right on. Very cool.
He's watching this.
And real quick, before we wrap this up, just a few more questions. The ink. Can you tell us a little about the inspiration, real quick? I see these two little.
This was just like one of those little modeling hands. I always thought it would be cool to get that tattoo. This is actually my first tattoo. Like those wooden hands you see on people's face. I don't know what the inspiration is, but behind it. This is the coordinates where I grew up. It's a private location.
Hey,
this
this
just
out.
says love in the middle of all these. It's like a word search, and this is just a cube.
Yeah.
And Oz has.
My ex-girlfriend picked this out when we were drunk at South by. She was like, "Let's get tattoos," and I said, "Okay." And she's married now.
That is a hell of a story.
He'll never forget. Austin will never forget. Right on.
Yeah. I was falling asleep during that.
Yeah.
I was so late.
Well, thank you for sharing, Austin.
Yeah,
I
No
really
shame.
appreciate
There's no
that.
shame.
Okay, well, Emotional Cost will be dropping. We'll hopefully by October it will be here.
The whole end of October.
End of October, around Halloween,
Yeah,
the whole EP.
Solid. And the fans out there, what else can they look for? What else? Anything? This tour.
Yeah, just check out our website and our Instagram and everything to see our upcoming dates. We got we got the last 3 weeks of September we're playing, or these next 2 weeks we're playing here East, Midwest, and then come October we're gonna be out west.
Right on.
So check it out.
Well, everybody here at Ground Sounds wishes you guys safe travels while you're on the road.
Thanks, John.
Austin, Elliot, Taylor, Nick back there. We
Yeah.
appreciate Future Thieves coming through. We truly, truly do.
Thank
So,
you, Ground Sounds.
Yeah, that'd be it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Yeah. Future Thieves, check them out and go get Emotional Cost. It's dropping soon. Check it out. Check out my body if you haven't. Grind.